You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, or you might not. This is just a little life conversation. Being foolish is painful. I got that picture from a either Instagram or TikTok video where an older guy was talking about how being foolish, you know, it hurts. And I think a lot of people don't think about it in the sense of, you can be young and make bonehead decisions. And at some point, people forget that, oh, well, I'm young, I can make up for it. And that's how young people become old people. That's how young fools become old fools, because you think you got time to make it up. And the decisions might put you in such a bad spot, bad space in life, that you can't make it up in the time period you think that you should be able to, So sometimes you got situations where people just think being foolish is fun. You're having a good time. It's a bad decision. You know it's the wrong thing to do, but maybe it excites you. Maybe you like the thrill of, testing the waters and seeing how far you can go before you drown, or see how far you can go before you get caught because you're trying to get away with stuff. And some people, they take themselves so far out into the deep end, there ain't no coming back. You might get, swept away with a current. Or, and you don't know how to swim in the current. So you just find yourself further and further and back until you find yourself on an island. And now you're trying to figure out how to get back to shore, to the mainland. Or you just might be out there with the sharks, who knows? But it's painful. If you ever seen someone, and it sucks to have to say this, if you ever seen somebody who's older that is really begging a younger person not to make a foolish decision, and the pain in their eyes is because I already did this, and I already know where this is going to end, and I already know your speech of, but that's not going to be me because I said the same thing, and that person has been around tens, if not hundreds of other people who had the same mindset, and they all wind up in the same type situation. And you see it in their eyes like, please don't do this. This is not what you want. And they cannot convince a young fool not to be a young fool, because, young fools are too foolish to listen to old fools. And, why should I listen to you? Look how you turned out. You ain't got nothing to say. Sometimes, if an old fool is telling you you're on the same path that he or she was, you might want to listen to that. You might actually want to get out of your ego and take a few minutes and listen to that, because maybe they're not lying to you. Maybe, just maybe, they're telling you something that you really need to hear. But for some people, they don't get it. And there's a plethora of ways that this could go, right? I've seen people be foolish with their health. I could do what I want. I could eat what I want. I could drink what I want. I could sleep however I want. And, we don't have forever. Okay, we got a life. And some people want to live their lives to the fullest, in the sense that they're burning the candle at both ends, and then they realize they burned their time out. They're the reason for their premature ending, and then it's like, oh my, it hurts to know that I could have had more time but I chose to do things differently. But there are some people who like, hey man, I enjoyed my stay. So if it ends tomorrow, I'm great. But I don't think that's the majority. I think that's a minority, you know. So, but the other people, it's painful. You know, I want to be around for this and I want to be around for that. And the problem is, you know, you only want it to be around because you want more time. I feel like Denzel Washington in Man on Fire. Wish you had more time. And now, you know, it's painful. You know, it's painful sometimes. And even when it comes to that extent, it's painful because you being foolish could put you in a position in life where you're on the back end of your life and you're looking at your life in retrospect, 2020, because you know hindsight is always 2020, and you realize how much of your life you wasted just being foolish, and you can't get none of that back, and all the things that you thought was so cool and so fun are meaningless, and you know, and that hurts. That really hurts. Seen it happen too many times. But you tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.